Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are in September at the moment. We're not going to be here for too much longer. I'm just sorting out the sheds at the moment. So this shed here is going to be where we park all the vehicles. And this shed here, we've put a lot of stuff in here, looking pretty full. And this shed up here, well, waste of time. Absolute waste of time. We can hardly put anything inside it. This cultivator here won't fit. That baler there won't fit. Our mowers won't fit. The small John Deere seeder, the 3 metre seeder, doesn't fit. Nothing fits in this shed. The doors aren't wide enough, the doors aren't high enough. Literally, these 3 things here is all I've been able to put in so far. It's bad. I mean, yeah. We need to buy another shed. Now I'm not going to buy another shed yet because we don't have enough money, but I was waiting and waiting and waiting for this shed to be built so we could put all our grass care stuff in here and a few other bits, and nothing fits. Very, very disappointing. What a waste of time. So we are coming up to a very, very busy time in October. We've got 3 big fields to harvest. We've also got the best time to sell a lot of stuff. As you can see here, all these bits that are sitting about, we cannot fit them inside a shed, so we do need to buy another one when we have the available money. But yeah, anyway, getting back to the harvesting. Sunflowers, soybean and cotton. We've got mozzarella to sell, we've got goat's milk to sell. There is lots and lots of stuff to sell, which is going to bring us in some big money. The sunflower will be going into the oil mill, the cotton will be going into our spinnery, and the soybeans, I'm not too sure. We may well sell that. So first of all, we'll just have a look at the best time to see if there's anything else to sell other than the mozzarella and the goat's milk. We've got a very, very big amount of that. Right, okay, so that's what that is. And in the sale, okay, so we've got a forage harvester. That's quite a nice looking machine. I do like this, and I do want to buy one of these eventually. I think they look so good. However, we haven't got the money for that at the moment, but that is definitely on my list at some point. Big disc harrower, and that is a cotton harvester. Wow. Okay, so we're going to have to rent one of those. I'd really like to buy one. I'd like to buy this one, but again, we don't have the money for that. Yeah, okay, so that's funny. A few things that we want to buy are in there, but we don't have the money, unfortunately. So we need to hook up to the trailers. We've already got the harvester over there with the brand new corn header that we bought last time round. A nice big 10 metre corn header. Unfortunately, doesn't match the harvester, but there wasn't any available, so we went with a New Holland one, but still a very, very nice header regardless. And look at that, all our sunflowers, lovely and bright and yellow, are now looking very dead and terrible. But they're not dead, they are ready to harvest. So let's jump into this. We need to get it unfolded and start the engine. There we go, okay, so we need to get into position without destroying half the crops. So this is a bit of a bigger header than what we used last time. We used one that unfolded. It was about 9 meters, I think. This is just a little bit bigger. So we'll get that lowered and turned on. And let's go. Okay, so we're hopefully going to get a very, very nice yield from this again, like we did last time round. And yeah, 6 meter working speed, but we are on a very wide working width, so that's not too bad at all. Now on this field we do have to do all the work ourselves because the AI will not work on this field. Unfortunately, we messed it up when we put the goat pasture down, but that does lead me on to another decision. So we've got our latest 2 fields that we purchased just recently, and the idea with those were we were going to put pigs on those. Well, I've changed my mind, and what we're going to do, we're going to keep those fields as probably arable fields for now, but pigs will be going on this field. This is the field we are going to choose, because from time to time it's nice to set a worker off, but unfortunately on this one we do have to do absolutely everything by ourselves, which just makes things a little bit long-winded. We need a hand sometimes. So yes, this is the field which will have the pigs. They'll be beside the goats, and that will hopefully get us even more slurry. And there is a little goat. Luckily he went under the header rather than in the header. So yeah, that's the plan. So we've got lots to do, lots and lots to do, so let's crack on. We'll start off with this one, and then we'll carry on and do more on the other fields. What we'll probably do, actually, just before we go into a time lapse, we'll get a worker on the soybean field in this, because at the same time we can use our rented harvester, our cotton harvester on the cotton field. So we get both of those two done at the same time. Lovely, goodbye sunflower field. So we got a really nice yield out of that lot, which is very good. I have noticed on the weather chart there it is due to rain, which is obviously not good for a harvest time, so we do just need to have a look at that in a second once we finish this and just see when that rain is due, to see if that's coming this afternoon or if we can do the harvest, and hopefully it's not coming till the evening time. But yeah, that's not ideal whatsoever. So this is gonna go, oh no, what's going on? We're destroying some crops with the uneven ground. Yeah, this is going to go lovely in the oil mill alongside the canola that we've got in there at the moment. That's going to be very nice, and we'll make a good profit out of that. Lovely, there we go, just a little bit of the awkward part of the field here, just in the corner where it dips down. We've got the majority of it. We're going to have to attack this from the other side. So yeah, that's good, very good, and I can't wait to see this field. I don't know whether it's going to be full of pigs, but there's going to be a lot of pigs, because slurry is important. As we're getting more and more fields, we want to be self-sufficient. We don't want to have to buy fertiliser, so well worth the investment if you ask me. There we go, right, all done. Let's just get that pipe out, and hopefully this will go into the front trailer. Yeah, should do comfortably. Not into the black one. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. This idiot needs to learn how to drive. There we go. That's better. Right, perfect. Yeah, we'll get all that in there. Or will we? It's going to be very close. Wonderful. Okay, well it doesn't matter, it's all going to the same place anyway. There we are. So we will dump that straight into the oil mill now, and then once we've done that, we'll not that one, this one, we'll get a workers out with the soybeans. So let's just check that weather chart. When is the rain coming? 5 o'clock. Okay, so we should be okay. We should have plenty of time, and we must remember to activate it as well. It's no good just throwing it in there, you do need to activate it. Wow, looks like we need to actually clear that spawn point as well. That is getting rather full. Very, very good, very impressive. There's the dump option, there it is. Looks like that spawn point for the wool is getting full again. That fills up in no time at all, that does. Come on. There we go, an extra 286 litres. Right, okay, so let's have a look in here. We need to have a look at a cotton harvester. I'm sure this is going to cost an absolute bomb to rent. Now, where exactly is it? Special crops. I believe this is what we want. Here we go, cotton harvester. So this is the one that's in the sale at the moment. Nearly £1 million. We're not far off, but we are going to rent this one. There's literally no difference in the work and width there. So that's the one we're going to rent. And how much is that going to cost? £24,000. Yeah, that is a lot of money. Okay, well, before we do that, we need to sell our goat's milk and our mozzarella. Now we've got it all stacked up already. I loaded this up in a previous episode. We'll just pop over to the small dairy as well. Lovely. So let's go and pick the mozzarella up that's sitting over there, and this should be close to about £300,000. And let's just check the best place for that is the restaurant. Okay, so that's Willie's restaurant. We know where that is, been there plenty of times before. The oak trees are looking fantastic. I wonder how close they are to being done, because they're looking really, really good. Some are a bit green, some are a bit orange, but it's looking fantastic. And here is our soybean field. The worker will be getting on with that one while we do the cotton harvest. But that's going to be a very, very nice amount of soybeans for sure. Good money. Claw back some of the purchase price on the field there. Yeah, so it looks like we've got one lot of mozzarella here. Just throw that on as well. How are we doing? Okay, not too bad. Do delivering some more milk to it at some point, but it's fine for now. Lovely. Okay, let's head over there. We have to be a bit delicate because this does tip very, very easy. Oh dear. I'll see you at Willie's restaurant. Right, so I've just driven past the cotton field on the way here, and it's not ready to harvest. It was obviously planted a little bit later, which is why it's not going to be ready till next month. But that's fine, because it does break things up a little bit. We've got plenty of other things to be doing anyway, so that is not an issue whatsoever. That's actually probably a good thing. So we've got a year's worth of mozzarella and goat's milk coming up here. This is probably going to be the smaller one of the two. Try and get those separately. So that's £85,000, but this one here is going to be the big one. Yes, it was over double, £192,000. That mozzarella and goat's milk really, really paying off. That's great, really good. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just leave this parked up here. Hopefully whoever's field this is, they don't mind. We'll turn off the engine. Perfect. Remember to take the keys with us. Okay, lovely. So let's get over to the soybean field with these. We'll need those. And we'll sort out the harvester switch header. We'll get that on its way. And then I feel like, as we've got all that money in the bank now, we should probably have a look at some pig pastures. We'll see what's available. Just need to find a suitable place to leave this. We'll get the harvester over. And then we'll have a look at that. Ooh, look at all that. Wow, nice. Well, that's good. Good for the playground. Right, so, again, we're going to take a few signs out. We really need to sort ourselves out with a header trailer at some point. So, we'll set the worker off. See exactly where they're going to go. Hopefully not too many problems. At the same time, we will jump into the Valtra. There's quite a lot of weeding to do, so we'll set this up with a worker on the weeder as well. just to get a few things going at once, because we're falling behind a little bit, because we do have quite a bit of fertilising to do as well. There are a few fields that need a double application, so we'll just get a few workers on the case. We may well also have a look at a shed as well after we look at the pigs, because all this stuff just blocking each other in can get a little bit frustrating. Very, very disappointed with that constructible. The concept of it, fantastic, but the buildings themselves, not too good. So we'll set this up on field number 3 and field number 2. I can do both of those. Ready for when we want to put some slurry down. Right, okay, so they're off. We'll just double check, make sure the halves is getting on okay. Yeah, that's getting on lovely actually. Perfect. Well, we'll just jump out there. Right, let's get out of the way. Okay, let's get into where are we? We want to be in construction. Let's see what the options are for pigs. Right, okay, so let's get over to the area where we want to be. So this holds 50 pigs. Well, that's not big enough, most definitely not. 109, 25. Let's have a look at this one. So I would suggest that the pasture there will be dynamic. So that's 109. It's 275. Now this is a bit more like it. Not a bad price either. I think we're going to go for the biggest one. I think that's a very, very good price, as long as we can afford to put the pasture down, and we need to leave some space for a slurry expansion tank as well. So we obviously want to make it rather easy for the spawn points. So I think something like that would be absolutely perfect. Yes, we do want to customize it. Right, where are we starting off then? Okay, so we're starting off over this end. That's fine. So yeah, we'll see how much this costs us, but we want to go big. We do want to go big, and we shouldn't have any really annoying problems with restricted areas and all that rubbish, because it's not a restricted area. There's not too much around, so this should be great. Now, how big do we go? Let's try and keep that relatively straight. Yep, and we'll just go across. Now I've left this space up the back here for a potential slurry tank expansion tank, as long as it's not too far away. Hopefully it's not. Land is not owned by you, okay. I'll just take a little shortcut across here then. Glitching out on the trees. Lovely. Well, this is working out rather well. I'm happy with this so far. We've got an escaped goat out there, spinning round. Let's just have a look, see how straight that is. Yeah, okay, and then if we just come across here. Perfect. Well, hopefully that's going to go just as we wanted. Yep. Do you want to plant the meadow? Yep. Nice. Look at that. That's a bit of a beast. Let's get up in the air and go for a little fly. That's massive. Really, really good. Now we've got a bit of space here for a potential tank, or we've got one up there. We've left ourselves a bit of space on both ends, which is lovely. Oh, what's happened? Oh, super speedy mode. Let's get out of flight mode. There we go. Okay, right. So where is the... this is obviously where you collect the slurry. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Let's see how many pigs we can get in there. And this is obviously where we put the food. That's a lovely big silo. Ooh, nice. 425 pigs. Oh, what sort of pigs do we go for? Should we go with a bit of a mixture of each one? I think so. So we'll get 100 in each of these. That's actually not going to be a crazy amount of money. That's very affordable. Right, and that's 100 of those. Excellent. So that's 300 in there now. Lovely. Where are they all? They're so tiny and the space is so big you can hardly see them. Oh, wow. Absolutely tiny. Okay, so what do pigs eat? That's a good question. We don't have to put water in these, which is nice. It's purely food and straw by the looks of this. Okay, let's find out what pigs eat. Will it tell us in here? Pigsty. Pigs can be sold for profit. Feed them wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybeans, potatoes, sorghum, sugar beet. Wow, okay, well that's great. So we can actually put the soybeans straight in here. Animals that are healthy and older than 6 months can reproduce. Lovely, okay. So, base food 50%. Additionally, they require water. Okay, so, yeah, we'll put the soybeans in and we'll see what that does. And then we'll go from there. That's pretty nice. So we haven't got enough money to buy the slurry tanker yet, but I don't think we need to worry about that at this very second. We can focus on that when they are a tiny little bit older. Oh dear, what a maniac. Absolutely crazy. So we'll need to wait for them just to come the other way and put the pipe out. We will collect what's in there. So while we're waiting, we will have a look at sheds. We'll see what we can afford with our money. Now, I'm not sure what we can afford actually, because we've got hardly any left. That mozzarella and goat's milk money went extremely quick. I'm sure I did download a few in the past. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's quite a few to choose from. Tank is nearly full. So we want something with a nice big entrance, nice big door, tall and wide. Maybe I didn't download some then. I thought I did. I thought I downloaded some bigger ones. I mean, probably what I would like to do is perhaps put it on the end of this one, almost extend it out a little bit. Wow, that is a massive shed. That's almost too big. Potentially, that just looks a bit odd though. Yeah, I need to have a proper look. I'll have a proper look on Mod Hub as well and just see what we can get. But yeah, I'd like it to go on the end of that one if possible. Anyway, let's get this worker right quick while the pipe is out. We haven't got the money for a shed anyway, so I'll have a proper look and we'll see if there's sort of 3 or 4 that we can choose from. In the black one, please. Lovely. We are going to be right across the road though, that's the only problem. Stop. No, don't do that. Why do you do that? Oh, that's annoying. That's really silly. You almost have to block them off. Okay, well we'll wait till the tank is full and then yeah, we're just going to have to get in there and take control of that now, because if not we're going to be driving through the crop. That's just so silly. Nice, that'll do. Let's get the worker back in there. Should be able to get through the rest of this no problem whatsoever. There we go. Who knows what they're up to. Right, anyway, I'll bring this back to the farm. We'll We'll get some of the wood beams and whatnot loaded up. We've got lots of those to load up. And in fact, before we do that, I forgot about the worker and the voucher. Yeah, they are done. Okay, we'll just pop those across to field number 2, and then yeah, we'll get the wood beams and whatnot loaded up. We'll get delivery over to the playground. We need some money. More money. We do absolutely fly through it. There we go. Okay, so they can do their thing. Yep, let's get over to the farm. I'll see you at the sawmill. Right, so just before we load the wood beams and whatnot up, I have just cleared this canola oil out the spawn point just to make some room for some more stuff to spawn. But I never did activate the sunflower like I said I was going to. So let's do that now. Sunflower oil activated. Lovely. Okay, right. So we've just got a message to say that the worker has finished their task. So it's not this one. It must be the other one. Yeah. Lovely. Let's go and put this into the trailer. We'll get that tipped over to the pigs. Give them some food. We'll see what sort of food that gives them. I suspect it might only be the one that's 25% effective. I'm not too sure. A little bit of a learn and progress, or process, but we'll work it out and we'll see what's what. But this will be a good start for them for sure. It's a very good amount. So there we go, destroying all the trailers yet again. Lovely. So that's actually a really nice amount of soybeans. If we were to sell that, that would be worth a lot of money, but we're not going to. Right, okay, well we'll turn this off. We'll leave that there. Jump into the New Holland. Let's go and deliver the first lot of food to the pigs. Right, so we'll just separate the trailers and do this one by one because it's going to be a little bit awkward to get in there. Only 58 litres in this one. It's the black one that we're more interested in, but I just need to get this empty. Yeah, that is a little bit awkward to get into that spawn point there with the fence, but hopefully we'll be able to manage okay. Right, let's have a crack at this, see if we can get in there. Yeah, perfect, that's okay. Right, so as soon as this is in, we'll just have a look and see exactly what that has done for the food. We'll see what's what. We don't actually know how much the silo holds, so we'll find out that as well. Lovely. Right, let's get into the point there. Okay, so we need to get into it here. Right, so that's given them protein, so 20%. So that silo clearly holds a lot because that's not even half full. So we need to sort out getting them some base food, really, which is 50%. We'll have to have a look into that. It's probably good. Well, potatoes, sugar beets, sunflower, barley, wheat. I don't know. There's a right mixture there. We'll put a few different bits in, and we'll see exactly what is what. So let's just turn that engine off. We'll go back over to the forklift. Right, let's get that loaded up. Everything will be going over to the playground because it does require lots and lots of different things this time around. Planks, long planks, beams, the lot. So let's do it. And this will once again raise the bank balance, and then I'm sure it won't take long to empty it again. Well, there we go. I think we probably should have done this with a low loader and a tractor rather than the orange truck here, because clearly there is not enough room, because there is stuff at the small sawmills as well. But that will be okay for now. We can do another run another time. Not an issue. Yeah, that does look rather ridiculous, but whatever. Get it all there in one piece. So the worker has finished on field number 2, the weeding job, so that's lovely. Before we forget, we will just pull that off the field because we don't want it to grow into another cycle and then we cause crop destruction getting it off. So yeah, this one needs double application of slurry. Well, there's 3 that need a double application, and obviously there is now a couple more fields that need planting as well, so there is plenty of field work to be getting on with. But for now we're just focusing on this, getting the playground on its way. Have we got any fabric we can throw over there as well? Okay, so there is 4 lots of fabric. I'll just see if I can throw this on by hand somewhere. I'm sure there must be some space somewhere. Anywhere will do. Still don't know how much more fabric it's going to take. I think we've delivered about 10,000 litres so far. It does keep accepting it. So while it keeps accepting it, we will keep taking it. Yeah, this load is ridiculous. Let's hope we don't see any police on the way. There we go. If it's on, it's gone. I'll see you over by the playground. Right, okay, so hopefully this is going to be enough to get it across to the next step. Front one first. £46,000, and now for the rear. Okay, so £72,000, but interestingly enough, didn't want any more of the fabric, so that means it's at its maximum for the fabric, which is 12,000 litres. So it only needed planks. It's got enough planks to get to the next stage. Yeah, it's coming along quite nice now. So this bit here needs finishing off. That looks like a set of stairs, actually. Stairs that you can't walk on. Okay, yeah, we walk through the stairs. Oh dear. Not sure if that's meant to happen. Right, well, on that note, we will leave it there. We've still got loads and loads to be getting on with. I'm going to have a look on Mod Hub, see if I can find a nice shed. We've got the slurry to put down. We'll have the cotton field to do next time round. We need to sort out the food for the pigs. The list goes on, but that's for next time around. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.